You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Tom Wade. Here's a look at your top stories. The temporary ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war is underway right now, and we're getting our first look at the prison swap taking place between the two sides. This is cell phone video showing the convoy carrying Israeli hostages home. This morning, Hamas today released 24 hostages it held captive in Gaza for weeks. In return, Israel freed 39 Palestinians from prison. This video shows those former prisoners crossing into Ramallah amid widespread celebration. This is the first stage of a swap under a 4-day ceasefire. Today, President Biden answered questions about the release of American hostages.
We don't know when that will occur, but we expect it to occur. And we don't know what the list of all the hostages are and when they'll be released, but we know the numbers they're going to be released. So it's my hope and expectation will be soon.
Here at home, hundreds of pro-Palestinian protesters marched through the Fairfax district and the Grove. Today, the protest was part of a nationwide movement calling for a full ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. KCAL News reporter Jeff Nguyen was there.
Jeff Nguyen here, and we are at the corner of Fairfax and 3rd, where you can see a demonstration has shut down traffic right behind us. The LAPD is keeping an eye on the situation. So this is a group of pro-Palestinian demonstrators, and they started the day at Pan Pacific Park, and at one point they marched through the Grove Shopping Center here in the Fairfax district. And throughout the day it has been a very peaceful demonstration, but what the folks behind us are calling for is a permanent ceasefire in the war between Hamas and Israel. As you know, today is the beginning of a temporary 4-day ceasefire between the two sides, but the demonstrators here say that they want a complete ceasefire to preserve life. And the reason that they are holding this demonstration today is because it is Black Friday, which is typically the busiest shopping day of the year, so they were able to go through the Grove and get their message out. They say in addition to being a busy shopping day and being able to speak to a lot of people, they also want to send a message about America's support for Israel and the funding of American dollars going towards Israel in this war. We were able to speak to a number of folks who were in attendance out here, but we were also able to speak to a number of people who are pro-Israel, who say that the reason Israel is on the offensive is because of what happened in October, because Hamas attacked civilians in Israel. So we will have coverage on both sides of this issue for you on KCAL News beginning at 4 p.m.
A similar scene today in New York City. Hundreds of protesters were marching through Manhattan. They held a large Palestinian flag as they called for a ceasefire. Along with the holidays, those deals. Safety is also a top priority for those shopping this Black Friday. KCAL News reporter Amanda Starantino is at the Glendale Galleria with a look.
I'm Amanda Starantino at the Glendale Galleria, where Black Friday is happening here. Tons of people getting their shopping on at the mall, and while they're taking the photo, I had to show you because Santa is here as well, you know, the most important shopper. And check out this family. They're getting their family photos in for the holiday, and they say Black Friday is a tradition for them. They always have their own costume. This year it's a PJ theme, so obviously super cute. Whole family getting their family photo there. We just talked to mom and dad, and they're so excited for Black Friday. They are hoping for some really good deals. But you know what? For some of the shoppers we talked to today, they say they're a little disappointed with Black Friday this year. They say, you know, I've seen better deals in the past, and I'm not really coming away with as much as I used to. So kind of a lot of mixed reaction that we're getting from Black Friday shoppers. But a good reminder, when it comes to holiday shopping, we also talked to the sheriff's office, and they say it's really important to be safe. So be vigilant, you know, shop with people, especially if it's going to be later at night. Be careful about putting your shopping bags in your car, so make sure they're covered if they are going to be in your car, and keep your doors locked. And, you know, just keep an eye out of what's going on. You never know what can happen. So just be careful when you're shopping, but of course, have fun and be merry. We're going to have more on all the Black Friday happenings here at the Glendale Galleria and Black Friday in general coming up on KCAL.
All right, from the brick and mortar stores to the online links, more and more people are opting to shop online this Black Friday, especially in popular social media apps. Here to give us some tips to score good deals is Derek Chu, CEO of Full Moon Digital. Derek, thanks so much for joining us. All right, so lots of questions here. More than 76% of consumers are getting influenced by social media for shopping. So why is that?
Yeah, I think from our experiences and seeing how social platforms have really penetrated consumers and just how they use social media on a day-to-day basis, as the younger generation grows up, they are more comfortable using social media and buying stuff, doing their shopping online. So naturally, we're going to see a progression away from the physical stores, migrating towards more online activities this year and beyond for Black Friday.
So there's so much, so many posts out there. So the hard part, right, is trying to figure out the good deals, the legit ones from the fake ones. So how do you sort that out?
Yeah, and there's more fake ones now more than ever, right? So, for people who are shopping online, especially when they see a deal that's too good, I always like to really give the friendly advice of check if the site has a return policy, if it has contact information, if it has a shipping policy. A lot of fake sites out there that try to commit fraud tend to shy away from any kind of ways to contact the seller. So that would be a first selling point, is to see if they have any way to return or contact the website seller.
With so many big box store options out there, how can the small businesses stand out and attract shoppers, especially on those social media platforms?
Yeah, small businesses actually can be quick and nimble in terms of reacting to trends and really kind of tapping into social media quicker than any of the big brand stores can. So that is probably one of the biggest advantage for the smaller businesses today.
And Derek, before we let you go, do you see this increasing over time? I mean, are people going to keep doing this in future holidays? Do you see this as a trend that's not ending anytime soon?
It's not ending. It's only growing, and a lot of the brands that we work with are really, increasing their investment online and really moving away from that physical presence. So, more to come for sure.
Yeah, Derek, I definitely have to say I'm one of those people who doesn't like going to those brick and mortar stores. So thank you. This is great advice. All right, Derek, thanks a lot. Comedian TIffany Haddish has been arrested for suspected DUI. Beverly Hills police say they found her stopped at Beverly Drive in Dayton Way at 5:45 a.m. last night. She was helping serve Thanksgiving meals at the Laugh Factory. Now, this is Haddish's second DUI arrest in 2 years. We now know the names of the two victims killed in a hit-and-run crash in Orange last night. Police say 51-year-old Jose Huerta and 59-year-old Manuel Ortiz were walking on Shattuck Place when a driver veered into a parked car and then hit him. They both died at the scene. The driver then ditched the car and tried to run away, but was found by police. Police say he is 26-year-old Humberto Flores. They believe he was driving drunk. He is facing vehicular manslaughter charges. More on this story and the investigation ahead at 4. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back live at 4 here on CBS News Los Angeles.